Hello, hello, bienvenue. I have a new obsession, so it's a good thing this is Fangirl Follies. So to that Anon who left this recommendation in my Tumblr inbox, as anybody can if you want to talk to me, I both love and hate you right now, so thanks for that. 911 Lone Star. I'm not really a procedural crime, first responder drama kind of person. It's not really my thing because you don't usually get the character development and the plot that I really like to see when it comes to these case-by-case, week-by-week writing styles. So I wrote this show off when I initially saw ads for it. Like, I saw ads for the first season on buses and stuff, but it just didn't seem like my sort of thing. So, whatever, right? But guys, I can admit when I'm wrong, and this is another Schitt's Creek case all over again. Yes, 911 Lone Star is a first responder drama, but it is so much about the people. It's a found family that is bound by this unwavering trust and dedication. I love every single character, and I can honestly say that I don't think I've ever felt that way about a single show before. There's usually one or two characters that I really don't like or that just annoy me, but here? No. I'll be honest that the only reason I gave this show a chance in the first place, other than having it recommended to me, is because of Rob Lowe. Because I absolutely adore Rob Lowe. But this character he plays is so very Chris Traeger-ish, which in itself is kind of Rob Lowe-ish. So it's something I've already seen, which actually makes him my least favorite character out of the entire cast. Weird, right? It's like, we've already seen this, so give me something new. Well, they did, in the form of a very diverse cast, telling very real stories about very real people in the real world that are in unreal situations. They tackle difficult topics that a lot of shows like to gloss over. And they really delve into the challenges faced by minorities when it comes to the workplace and everyday life. And I love every second of it because of how they approach the storytelling. This isn't about shoving a learning moment in your face. It's about real problems that are dealt with in a real way. In a way that doesn't try and make the world blind. And as much as I'd love to say that the ideal world would be one where gender and race and sexuality and religion just doesn't matter, that's not the reality that we live in. And unlike these shows that try to sweep these darker aspects of life under the rug, 911 Lone Star deals with these in a way that we, the audience, have an opportunity to step into somebody else's shoes and really empathize. I am obsessed with Marjan. I love her. She is everything. Marjan is a strong, confident Muslim woman who is proud and unashamed of who she is. We're so used to seeing Muslim women presented in media as soft and demure and submissive, not jumping off bridges to save people or kicking ass at roller derby. The best part is her co-workers respect her and her religion. There's this amazing moment while during a rescue, her hijab actually comes off and all of her co-workers immediately step up. They form a wall until she can get her modesty back. She is devout, but she is an individual and she stands by her principles. I love her because she has so much personality and sass that she just isn't afraid to express. But then we also have Paul, who is a trans male played by a trans male actor. Yes, this should be the standard in Hollywood, and I don't understand why it's not. But even better is that this isn't what surrounds the character. Yes, it's who he is. But the story doesn't revolve around his gender identity and the challenges that he faces every day, but about his job and his personal struggles. But they also don't shy away from those very real moments of what it's like to be living as a Black trans male. Like, how do you come out to somebody who you're interested in seeing? And how do you balance your family life, good and bad? Mateo is a Hispanic man with a learning disorder. It represents real challenges in his life about how he approaches his work and his career. And it has massive effects on how people treat him. But his team is there for him. Judd is a straight white man living with PTSD after watching his entire team die in an explosion where he's the sole survivor. And his wife, Grace, will introduce you to a competency kink that you never knew you had because, hot damn, that woman. Of course, we can't forget Owen, who is a very metrosexual man who will lecture you on the importance of skincare. And then firemen carry your ass out of a burning building. And then, of course, we have TK and Tarlos, who will restore your faith in humanity and prove that romance isn't dead. We are not just seeing two gay men on TV who work in an industry where so many of our community feel they need to hide. No, we're watching two men slowly fall in love, and all of the ups and downs that comes with building a strong relationship. The right person in your corner will make you want to be a better person. Yes, they are gay. Yes, they live in the South, but that does not define who they are. TK is a recovering addict, and he has a very strong bond with his father. And he also wants his parents to get back together, just like every other kid of divorce. And Tarlos, he wants his father's approval, not of his sexuality, but of his competency as a cop and his ability to do his job. And they are so fucking cute together, like, holy shit. More importantly, the actors themselves are queer and take their job and responsibility very seriously because they understand that they are bringing to life and representing a part of so many of us that we have craved to see for so long. I have to say that I am super bummed that Liv Tyler left the show, but it can't really be helped with, pandemic restrictions and just filming and travel and her family. It just didn't work out. But I latched on to her story of looking for her sister and discovering she has this very serious mental illness, and it was something I really didn't want to let go. But we also got Tommy, so I can't really be too mad. Because we have this mother who is struggling to balance her home and work life, and her husband who is stepping into a stay-at-home dad. Women are expected to have everything together all the time, to make the hard choices. And that impacts us every single day. It's this cycle of social expectation that creates lifelong inequality for all genders. I binge-watched the first 2 seasons in less than a week, and I'm absolutely stoked for season 3, which, if I'm not mistaken, is coming in January 2022. 911 Lone Star has gripped me in a way that I haven't experienced in a long time. They make a point to tackle topics and real-world events. This is a show about first responders, so do you not think that the pandemic would have affected their ability to do their job? Well, yeah, of course, and they took that into account. This is a show about making people feel seen, heard, and understood, but also not to be taken completely seriously, as the myriad of 911 calls have shown us, because people are just complete dumbasses. But you know what? I can't wait for season 3.
I guess he told you about me.
What, that you're straight? Yeah. I don't judge.